Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Storytime video. This was actually the video that I was wanting to make and stuff because it was like it has something to do with this hoodie and stuff. So it's like what happened while it was getting made. So, anyways, because it was pretty. It's something that's never really happened to me before. Like I've had it where people would come up to me and they will offer something like Vegas, for an example. Vegas is notorious for that. You got people left and right like, oh, here's this, take this, here's a bracelet. And it's like, bro, why do I need this? Like, there's like, oh, here's a rodeo. And I'm dressed like as if I was like the shortest basketball player to ever live or something. Like, the way I was dressed, I'm like, it does not look like I belong in the rodeo. So I'm like, bruh, listen, all right. You might have seen me talking to a few of the guys, but that doesn't mean necessarily that I'm in it. So, anyways, as this hoodie was getting made, I had decided to go over to Target and get me some headphones. The last headphones that I have had like cracked on top of it. So it's like when I'm sitting there, like honestly, I'll be asleep on the bus, right? And the headphones, let me see if I can just demonstrate to you guys how it is. So I'll be on the bus, right? Listening to my music, be asleep. And when I sleep, my head is down like that. So these headphones, they're like, okay, they're not doing it now. They just probably just being shy for the camera. But I'm on the bus and my headphones would just like keep sliding down and stuff. So I'm having to like constantly readjust it and things in the middle, like while I'm sleeping and stuff. And it's like, it's annoying that I have to do that. Like, bro, can I not just, and I don't feel like sleeping like that and things because there ain't nothing to even lean back on and stuff. So, anyways, I don't know why they don't make it where the seats is like all the way up to your head. They make it like to your back, and it's like, bruh, my head needs support too. But, anyways, so I'm over here going to Target, getting ready to get me some headphones. I actually got me some JBL headphones, and those are pretty good. I like them. I like them. So, anyways, picked those up. Walking back to the place because I'm like, okay, I've pretty much went to every place that I need to go to, so I'm like, I don't need to go to any other place, so I'm just gonna sit in there and wait for my hoodie to be finished and stuff. So I'm walking back, and I seen these guys. I didn't see them at first, but then I seen them the second time walking back to the place. Because it was like when I was walking to Target, I did not see these guys. Like, they wasn't even in my path. They must have just walked in there while I was picking up the headphones and stuff. So, anyways, I seen that they were talking to the lady and was handing her stuff. And I was listening to my music with, like, the messed up headphones and stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe if I walk past them, then they won't hear me. So, or they won't even, like, give me eye contact or anything. She walks off, and that's when they came up to me, and I'm like, great. So now I gotta hear their sales slogan and all that crap. So this guy comes up to me, and it's like when they do stuff like this, they're all like, oh, I'm trying to, like, make music to get, kids off the streets and things. And it's like, okay, listen, kids, if they put themselves in that situation where they're putting themselves out on the streets, they must want to be out on the streets and things. But I'm pretty sure some mall rapper is not going to just change that whole, like, my thing is, listen, you gotta be on YouTube, you gotta be on SoundCloud, you gotta be on like a music platform website. You can't be in the mall giving it to random people and they're not even looking to be buying music at that time. Like, seriously, that's just like, you gotta go to like different places than the mall or the corner or somewhere and stuff. Like, no, you gotta be like on the internet. Like, this ain't the old days and stuff. So, anyways, he's like handing me his CD and things. I'm holding on to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking he's just gonna give me the CD and I just walk away. And I'm like, all right, chances are I'm gonna set this down in my room somewhere and just forget about it, listen to it one day and be like, okay, but I don't know. That it's just not something I'm gonna listen to on the regular. So, anyways, he's just all like, he wanted me to buy it. He wanted me to buy it and things. And I'm like, okay. So I'm all like, bruh, I'm sorry, I ain't got no cash. I kid you not. This is what he did, right? So he was just like, oh, you don't have, like, you have a card, right? I'm like, yeah, man, I have a card. He was just like, oh, we accept card too. Pulled this card slider out his pocket and plugged it into his phone. I looked at him and said, no. I was just like, no, man, no. And I'm like, I don't, and now I don't want it based off of that reason that you just pulled the card slider out your pocket, plugged it up to your phone, and was getting ready to slide. Like, I'm telling you right now, to me, I'm like, I started thinking this is a scam. Because then they're going to take my money, and this is just going to be some trash music. And I don't really want to disrespect a person's music like that, but I'm like, bruh, I'm not going to pay whatever amount that you want me to pay for this, and I've never heard of you. I haven't seen you anywhere, I haven't heard you anywhere, I haven't bruh, to me, your music does not exist. I'm sorry to disrespect a person's music like that, but it's like, when you're talking about, oh, I'm trying to make music to get kids off the streets, do you even know these kids? Like, that's the one question, and it's just like, second, are they listening to your music? I'm not a kid. I'm a 21-year-old man. Like, I don't, like, that thing, it's like, maybe if I was in high school and stuff, then that would have made sense. But I'm not in high school. I have a job. I'm trying to start a career. Like, I'm trying to just figure out, what does this have to do with me? So it's like, when he just came up to me, then when he just pulled out the card slider, that's when I was just like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm like, I'm not going to seriously have this man charge my, my card to buy some music. Like, nah, bruh. I'm like, you listen, promote yourself on the social media, on internet, anything, but do not be selling your music like that. After that, because I walked back, because after my hoodie was done printing off and things, I walked back and I didn't see them. I'm like, good. I didn't want to see them, because I'm like, they're not going to try to like talk me in, because it was like, seriously, I will hold on to my stuff for dear life and take off running full speed in that mall, just so I won't have to talk to them, all right? But it was just like, when they did that, I'm like, wow, this dude really pulled out a card slider and was going to charge my card to buy his music. And I'm like, listen, man, I would have taken it for free and most likely would have had a better judgment on it because it was free. But if I would have like been charged, like if I had paid this dude like 5, 10, 20 bucks for this song or for his music, it is just like, trash, I would have found that dude somewhere and been like, listen, I didn't like your music. Like, I had to let them know I did not like this, okay? So it was like, I don't like the fact that people, they do that crap. And I'm like, bruh, let me just go about my day, please, all right? I don't want to buy no music. I don't want to buy nothing. I just want to go about my day and go home, all right? But you got them people out there that give you some conversation. It's like, I don't want this conversation. I'm sorry, but I don't. Can I just please go now? So, anyways, yeah, that guy, I'm like, it was him and another dude. And then he was just like, it was just crazy when he was just like, oh, you don't have cash? I'm like, nah, man, I don't have cash. And he was just like, oh, we accept card too. Pulled the card and then like this card slider out and plugged it up to his phone. And was like thinking, I'm like, nah, man. No. I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. And I just walked off at that point because I'm like, now you take your CD back. I'm leaving, okay? And I'm going to go get my hoodie and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, man, that is... I honestly, I was lost for words at that point because I was just like, I can't believe he was seriously going to charge my card and stuff. So, that's just like, to let you guys know, like, be careful. Be careful. That stuff happens to me. There are people come up to you, be trying to offer you stuff. I remember the one people, they cleaned one of my shoes. One shoe. He didn't clean the other shoe. It had me going around. There was one shoe that was all dusty and crap because I remember my mom had these guys come through and they did some type of cleaning and all my shoes got dusty. So then I was wearing them shoes and I was like, they were dusty. Guy cleaned one shoe, right? And then was just all like, he was just like, so how you like it? I'm like, dope, man, it's dope. And so then he was just all like, offer me this stuff. And so then he's just like getting ready to like walk up. I'm like, wait a minute, man, wait, whoa. I'm like, you ain't gonna clean the other shoe? He was just like, pay me $10, I'll do it. And I'm like, no. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just walk around with a dirty shoe then. See, I go into that like that inner everybody hates Chris dad. Like, I'm not going to charge you to do something that I could have very well done. You could have just let me go about my day. You're going to clean my shoe. You could have just told me about the stuff and let me go. But then, no, you're going to clean one shoe. And then I'm like, nah, man. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, every time when I go, and that's the South Center Mall. That's if you live in Washington State, South Center, yeah, that's the South Center Mall. And they do that crap, like, right outside, I think. is it Foot Locker or Champs? I can't remember which one it is, but they do it outside of there, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna walk. If I do, I'm like, don't make eye contact. That's what my friend told me, and then I just held on to that. He told me, don't make eye contact with them. All right, then when you don't make eye contact with them, you're set. So I'm like, bro, that's why it's just like people do that crap. I'm like, I don't want nothing from you, okay? Absolutely nothing. All right. It's like I don't want to be rude about it, but at the same time, you have to be, okay? So, anyways, yeah. That man was seriously going to charge my card. And I'm like, I'm tripping off of that. I'm seriously tripping off of that because that's never happened to me before. Like, I've had it where they come up to me and they try to offer me something for free or charge me for it. But to charge my card, the fact that he pulled a card slider out, like, that's just not leaving my head. But he did that. I'm like, until you experience that and you're like, no. I'm like, I honestly, like, I wanted to laugh, and at the same time I was upset because I'm like, dude, really? You're going to seriously slide my card for some music that I've never even heard of? Like, I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm not going to do that to myself, all right? So, anyways, yeah, that's where I live. So if you guys got a similar story, let me know. But until then, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching this story time video. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.